Today I'm going to show you how to magnetise a Necron Seraptek heavy construct with both weapon options.
Necrons!
Oh, go on, give us a kiss. Ah, that's better.
Necrons! Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the Wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss a video. I upload on a Monday, Thursday and Saturday every week. Okay, so I've now built my Forge World Necron Seraptek heavy construct and I've magnetised the weapon options, and today I'm going to show you how you can do yours too. Now, it's fair to say you don't have to magnetise these weapons. They do actually sit in place quite well. However, the magnets do offer a bit more stability with your model, so I think it's a worthwhile thing to do, and it's very easy. So let's find out how to do it. Okay, so here we go, the Necron Seraptek heavy construct, and we are going to magnetise the weapon options in this video. So of course this is a Forge World model and all of the parts are made from resin. Now the resin comes on little sections which have numbers on, which correspond to the numbers here in this chart. So what you need to do first of all is wash the resin, just wash it in hot soapy water, let it soak for a good few hours, and then get a soft toothbrush and just scrub the resin very gently, and then rinse it all off, put it down on a towel, just let it air dry for another good few hours, and then you're ready to start building and cleaning up the pieces. Now to magnetise the weapons, you can follow the instructions all the way up until here. This is instruction number 12. In actual fact, this is the first instruction where they introduce the gun pieces. So when you've got this section here complete, it should look something like this. Yeah, it's looking pretty awesome. The detail on this is absolutely amazing. I'm totally loving it. However, we're here to magnetise it, not to admire it. So what we need to do is have a closer look at the weapons. Okay, so these are the two gun options. We've got the Singularity Generator and the Synaptic Obliterators. Now these particular guns are very well designed to the point that they both can fit onto this model using the same piece of resin. And that piece is this piece here. It's almost like a little hook. So you get one of these for each weapon, because obviously this comes with two and this comes with two. Now the way it works is we take this section here and this will actually pop into this piece here. I won't do it at the moment because I don't want to have to keep popping it in and out, but that just pops into there. And then there's another piece of resin which goes over the top here, which holds this ball joint into place, which means you don't have to glue this. This will be movable. However, with this piece just on here, this ball isn't going to be able to pop in and out of this. It's going to be fixed in there, which means you can't have the weapon already built and just like change it with this section. So we're going to have to work on this area here. Now I've got the weapon sections and it's pretty simple. That just goes onto there, and as you can see, in actual fact, you can let go, which is what I was talking about when I said you don't really have to magnetise these. You could just lay them into position. However, I think it would be nice to have them magnetised just to make them a little bit more secure. Now there's lots of other bits and pieces, especially on this gun, to glue. However, you need to do the magnetising before you glue anything into place. Again, before this gets popped into here, because you want to be able to get the drill pieces into here, allowing you to magnetise them. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with this little hook piece. So what we're going to do is drill a hole in there and basically put a magnet in there. Now I'm going to use some 2x1mm magnets. Now these are what they call N52. That's the most strongest magnets that you can get at the moment. Now to be fair, you could probably use slightly bigger magnets. However, I don't have a bigger drill than 2mm at the moment, so I'm going to stick with 2mm. They're pretty strong, so I don't think I'll have any issues. Plus the gun's already balance on here anyway, so it's really just to help secure them into place. So what we're going to do is take our little pin vise, this is a Games Workshop one, and we're going to find the centre of this little arc. Now here there's a little piece running along the top which gives us a nice guide of where the centre is. So just going to aim the centre up. Now as it's resin, it's very easy to drill through this, it's quite a soft material, so we're going to drill out a little hole just in here. I just need that a little bit deeper, and then we're going to just test the hole with the magnet just to make sure the magnet goes all the way in, which it does. Okay, so now we're going to go to this piece here and we're going to drill another hole in the top. Again, using this section of the gun to line us up as the centre section for the drill. And again, just gently drill a little hole. Before I go too deep, make sure I'm in the middle, which I am. So just drill the hole out, ready for the magnet to go in. Again, just check the depth. Depth's fine. I'm going to do exactly the same on this one just here. So again, just find the middle and then drill a hole. Make sure we're in the middle if we go too deep, which we are. Okay, so now we have our holes, it's time to put the magnets in there. Now the best way to do this is with a piece of green stuff. So I've mixed this up already. So this is the epoxy, which basically you mix up, it's soft, and then it goes hard when it's dry. This will help the magnets stay into position and also help us magnetise them into position as well. So we're going to take a little bit of green stuff and then we're going to put that into the hole. So I'm going to use my little green stuff tool, I think. It looks a bit fiddly. So push that into the hole. Then, before we glue the magnet in, we're going to put some glue on there. Now, the glue itself, it's best to put on the magnet rather than the green stuff. If you put it onto the green stuff tends to dry quite quickly. So we're going to dab some super glue using the Gorilla Super Gel Glue, but any super glue will do. This is getting a bit low, so bear with me while I get some glue out. Right, here we go. So we've got some super glue on the magnet, and then we're going to push that into the hole like so. It sticks instantly, that's because we've got the green stuff there, and now we're going to push that down until it's flush. Now what tends to happen is the green stuff will come out of the hole as you push the magnet in. This means we've got a very nice tight fit. So just push that down till it's flush, and that is done. Okay, so now for the gun section. So once again, we're going to get some green stuff and we're just going to pop it into the hole. That's quite a deep hole, so I'm going to put a reasonable amount of green stuff in there. So I've gone a little bit too deep, but it's better to go deeper with extra green stuff than not deep enough at all and having it protruding out. So we've got some green stuff in there. Now when it comes to the super glue, remember you need to super glue on the opposite side of the magnet. You want reverse polarities so that obviously they magnetise. So we're going to put a little bit of super glue into this one like so, and pop that into the hole like that, and then once again push this down until it's flush like so. There we go, excellent. Right, let's do the next one. Okay, so this one here now, so we're going to put a piece of green stuff in the hole. Once again, make sure the magnets are the opposite way round to how you glued them before. I'm using this little magnetic piece of plastic, just a piece of plastic with a magnet on, so I know which way the polarity is. Very useful. Okay, so we need some glue and some glue, and then just pop that into place. Okay, and squash that down into position. Right, there you go. I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. Okay, there you go. That's all dried, and we now have magnetised weapon options. How cool is that? Right, we can now continue to build this, and I'll be back when I've done that and we'll have a final look at this all magnetised up. Okay, so here he is all built up. I'm absolutely loving this model. Very, very cool. Now, let's have a quick look at the guns. So we've got the big gun on there at the moment, and that's just unmagnetizes off, and we can put the other gun onto position. Now, these guns, of course, are movable on that little joint. Pretty cool. You can go up and down as well. And then on the other side, my rather dynamic pose, which I'm absolutely loving. We've of course got the other gun, which we can then change over. So there he is with the smaller guns on. And that is how you magnetise the Necron Seraptek heavy construct. Okay, so there you go. I hope that was useful to you. As I said, you don't have to magnetise this particular Necron model. However, there are some other models where magnetising is almost essential. So, if you're not subscribed yet, start now. Hit the Edic Beer icon. And if you want to see more Necron magnetising videos, then check out that playlist there. I've got a bunch of really useful videos in that playlist. Beam me up!